Vlogmas. So today I'm going to be doing a quick empties video for you guys, showing you some products that I have used up. And some of these are kind of from the end of summer. It's sort of from July until now. So let's get started. First off, I'm going to have a couple kind of facial care general things. I used up a couple packs of makeup wipes, and this one, the front is off. So these were the Ole Henriksen Nurture Me Cleansing Makeup Wipes, and this was a 10-pack. These are the purple ones. I used these guys up. I actually really liked them. I thought they were really good makeup remover wipe. They're really... I didn't find them as like drying as some of the other ones, though they're not my favorite scent. So, and when I did go back to Sephora, so I went back to purchase these ones, and then they had like a 100-pack on for super cheap of the orange ones, which I'll show you in a second. So I did end up repurchasing these ones instead, but I actually do really like the purple ones, and I would use them again in the future. So the other ones that I have are the cleansing cloth. These are the brightening ones. And I don't know, like, I feel like they work is the same for removing makeup as the purple ones do. But these are the ones that I'm using now. I have bought a huge pack of them. I kind of love them, and those were a 10-pack, so I did finish those ones up as well. I love the Ole Hendrix makeup remover wipes. One of my favorite makeup remover wipes of all time, actually. So the next thing I have is just, this is a random little package. This is a L'Occitane soap with verbena leaves. Now, I got this in just like it was like a freebie sampler, I think in like a hotel or like in a little condo that we rented when we were in England. So we used that as our hand soap for a bit. It's not my favorite hand soap. I don't know if I would go out and like repurchase it, but as a freebie sampler, I was really excited to have like a name that I recognized. So I was excited to try out the L'Occitane scent, or soap, I mean. Now, the next thing I have here, this is the Blousy shampoo, and you guys saw this in my last shower tour. I was using this as my like regular shampoo for a really long time. I did use up this tub of it. I haven't repurchased another tub of the Blousy shampoo, just because it is quite pricey. It's not that I'll never go back to it, but for the time being, I have a bunch of other shampoos that I'm using up. So definitely would reuse the Blousy. I definitely suggest it if your hair needs something quite, like it just needs a lot of love for a while, but it's not something that I can, you know, justify spending like $25 on a big tub of, you know, every month. So that's how I feel about Blousy shampoo. The next thing is, oh, this is the Turkish Delight Shower Smoothie, and this was also from Lush. I actually had this tub like for over a year, like a good year and a half or 2 years before I finished it. So it had like basically already expired, so I was, you know, using it up. The scent stayed good. It was still cleansing well, even after the date. So usually my go-to on like Lush products, especially expiration wise, is I'll give them like an additional half of what they originally said. So if they were good for like a year and a half, then I will give them an additional like 7.5 months or whatever after expiration. So that's just my rule of thumb. Obviously don't use something that's green or moldy or gross looking, but I like the Turkish Delight. It just wasn't, once again, it's just not something that I reached for. I prefer like my shower gels. I just find them easier to use in the shower, but this was fun for an alternative. Now, the next one I have is a conditioner, and this was the American Cream. This is a small size. I actually took this, I believe, on vacation with me. I think it's usually why I buy like 100 mils of the conditioners. I just don't like how the solid conditioner works in my hair, so I like the little ones with the thing. American Cream is one that I've used in the past. It smells really good. It's a vanilla conditioner, so it's awesome like that, but I just don't find it does a lot for my hair. I have short hair now, so it doesn't really matter a whole bunch, but as far as, like, it tends to be, like, on the rough side, damaged. I dye it a lot, and American Cream just isn't strong enough, I think, for my hair. So it's not that, if you have a lighter hair, I would suggest it, but it's not something that I will likely repurchase. Now, next up, I've got a couple kind of, I guess I'll do my next hair product here. This is the Aussie Sun Touch Shine hairspray, and it's like a 24-hour hold, maximum hold, and I used up this entire thing of hairspray. Probably took me about a year. Excuse me. And I liked it as a hairspray, but the biggest thing, this is, you know, in 4 places on the tube, it says shine, and that was one thing I didn't really get from this. So if you're looking for a shine enhancer, I wouldn't really go for this, but if you're just looking for like a standard hairspray, something you can easily just like aerosol onto your head and go and don't have to worry about it, I would suggest this one, but it doesn't really do what it says, so I'm not sure. I think I got this on sale though, so can't really complain. Now, I have a couple makeup products here. Or I guess I'll do my other shower product first. So I have one of these Gillette Venus Spa Breeze little shower or razor heads. And I actually used a couple of these. I just kept one packet. These are my kind of go-to razor heads of choice. It's not that I use like the same, I'm not big on using the same razor heads every time. I just use whichever ones I happen to be able to find on sale. Because razor heads are reasonably expensive, actually. But I would definitely use this again. I like that it comes with a little bar in it. I find that they are good, they clean well, and they're, you know, it's a couple blades, so it's not like the single blade you sometimes get on the like Gillette razors, so I like those. Now, I've got a couple makeup products to show you here as well. So I have the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is in color 120. This is the like solid foundation stick. I love solid foundation sticks. I also have, I think this is the NYX one. This is the mineral stick foundation, and I used color light 04 in those. I loved both of these. I used them all the way down to the bottom. I need to find another option. I loved the Maybelline one, but I couldn't replace it because I couldn't find a Maybelline one. And then I found the NYX one's on sale, so I used that. I love them both. I would definitely use the stick foundations again. I find that they work really well. They give you a very consistent look, and it's the sort of thing that I can kind of dab on and then use with my makeup sponge, and I still get that airbrush look without having to worry about, like, I just don't like liquid foundations. They just always look streaky and never very good on me. So I also have a product that I was using for a little while was the NYX Auto Eyebrow Pencil, and it's the color 04 Brown. It's not the exact right color for my eyebrows because obviously my dye my hair red, but it was nice. I like that it had the little like brush on it. I don't know if I would use these pencils again. NYX doesn't really have a red, but it was nice to be able to twist it up. I do kind of generally like eyebrow pencils, but I don't necessarily find them super worth it because I can usually get a better color match from like eyeshadow. So yeah, that's eyebrow pencil. I did use one of those up. And then finally, I have a Porefessional by Benefit. I've talked about this before. I used up another little sample size I got in a little kit from Sephora. I actually really like how this works. I've been talking about it for years. And yeah, so I used up a little sample size of that one. I've tried to buy the full size of this guy, but it just doesn't, it comes in the squeeze tube and it just doesn't really work as much as the little ones do. So I would definitely buy another sample size of this. All right, and that has been that's all the empties I have to share with you guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please stay subscribed to my channel here and subscribe to my Debbie Does Life channel for more videos in the 12 days of Vlogmas. And I will see you guys later this month. Bye! Tony, you were trying to get in the shot. You managed to get a little in the shot. Tony, you got to move. I need to take my photos. Tony. Ugh.